Alright, welcome everybody. Welcome to the community live stream. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hopefully a good start to your week. Just one thing to note is that the community stream does not start until an hour from now. But I typically go live about an hour before it starts to, you know, kind of like hang out, talk to you guys, do whatever it is I need to do. Etc, etc. So, welcome everybody. Let's see what's gonna be happening in global for next month. Also, there's no cam on because I'm not in the mood to show my face. It is another video. You right. By the way, yeah, because I'm seeing comments in the chat talking about FRs. The FR is not next month. It could probably be towards the end of next month, but it is not next month. Let's hide that real quick. Alright, let's do my dailies. My dailies in JP. I'm not sure. We'll go with that. Nothing on that one. If I do cam, I need to go hard. Don't have anything for his kit. Oof. So you gotta go for a lot of things. That sucks. That's why I don't like pulling for so many things in one banner. Cause like, what if you reach the pity point and you're still missing other stuff? Potential global first, maybe even an early rework for next month. I don't know about that. What's up, Burger? A Joe getting a BT in the one daily pull. That's only happened to me about twice. Yeah, about 2 times. Always pull a global first. I mean, they typically do tend to be really good, so. Alright. Let's see. Rip if you didn't pull Cam's stuff yet. Yeah. If you were to have a video of yourself right now, I would only see your son's face during the stream. There's no denying him. I mean, I would show him off, but my little one is asleep. So, like, he just fell asleep. Really hope for global first. Usually that character is OP like core. I mean, you never know. It could happen. It could happen. Kind of salty that Anna Cross didn't get a BT when she gets an FR. She could potentially get one later on. I mean, now that we know that characters are pretty much, or like any character is able to get a BT, like, you know, it could happen at some point. What's up, Cross? All right, start clearing out Makina's IW. Gotta love nap time. Yo, me and him both. Nap time is always a good time. How long until the stream starts? In less than an hour at 4:30 EST. Divide by how much I really just want the extra resources. Yeah, me too. I'm a little tight on tickets. We really like to drum up the extra high for Global First, and we have heard nothing from Josh, or Global First is not. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be anything different that is going to be shown for the community stream today. I think they may, I don't know, they could potentially add like another event until Divine Bahamut on Thursday, or they might actually keep us waiting until then. So we'll see. Are we pulling for Precious BT, or you just... I'm just gonna go for the LD, and if I get the BT on the way, then cool. If not, I'm not gonna, you know, worry about it. I'm gonna nap wake me up when it starts. We were hinted that something is coming today. Could be anything. Well, we'll see. If it's Abyss, I'm gonna be a little... I mean, I'm not a fan of Abyss. Like, I like the additional resources, but I hate the grind. Imagine a pull with 2 BTs. I've had that happen to me once, and it was for Tidus's BT and JP. Let's see. I like another Crevasse event. To be honest, that was fun. Yeah, I did enjoy that. So I still hate the grind, but I do enjoy that. Think it's worth hoarding gems and tickets for Jack Garland, given how long it will be till he hits global. I mean, as long as you hold a, you know, the right amount of gems, like let's say the 125k. For like a BT pity, if anything. As long as you don't fall below that, then I don't see any problems with doing that. Loki won a BT token Prish. I love her, but she really shines the FR. Well, once she gets a FR enhancement, she becomes like way better. Wanna ask if we can clear the first few level 300s without an FR, planning to skip till Cam needed advice. I mean, it is possible, but I will say to be prepared for a very long fight. So, like, yeah, it is very much possible. I mean, this, you know, it's only gonna be with certain units, which I mean, I don't remember like those units. But like, it is very much possible. It's just that it's gonna take a very hot minute. Like, just be prepared for a very long fight. What's up, Alan? Imagine Abyss Shinryu. You are out of your mind. Does not exist. Oh, give me a second. I need to edit something real quick. It doesn't exist this way. Oh, that's why. Ha ha ha. I'm dumb. If you want this time, it's a call a command. Wait, hold on, give me a second. 1 second, guys. Okay, and save. Let's see if that works now. Okay, honestly clueless. For the first time, I'm a little lost since I got all of my favorite LDs still going with the flow. What are you clueless about? What's up, baby killer? Got Lux BT double and free pool. Not sure if I want to sell it or use it on the book for the ingot and keep it. I would just hold on to it. You never know when you might need that ingot. What's up, Kunox? Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. If not, I apologize. How are you doing? Yeah, I should put for Dankrit. Get out of here. First 3 F4s are Kane, Cryo, and Braska. Yes. And like if we look, if you want me to be serious, and I'm gonna repeat the same thing that I said in my first FR pull planning video, but I'm still going to pull for Kane's FR just so I can have an FR up until like Cam. But like the other thing that I mentioned in that video is that, like, say per se, if you decide, oh, I want to build Cry or Kane, and please don't build Braska. Like, it's not worth your time, honestly. But like, let's say if you picked up any of those FRs, right? Like, at the end of the day, you really don't need Cam, you know. And I know that sounds crazy to hear, but like, I did not pull for his kit. His kit came to me on, I think it was like a free multi at the time, and I got his BT later on in one of the synergy cycles of his. And like, I did just fine without needing Cam. So like, you know, if let's say per se you are tight on resources that you think that you won't be able to pull for his FR or his BT, if you do manage to get any of the earlier 2, then you'll be okay. It's just that, you know, it might be a little bit more difficult, but it's not too much of a difference. When the FR era starts, there will be a bump on how many enhancement points we can get. Yes, there will be. For free-to-play players, it is still the same, so I am sorry. For the regular Mog Pass players, the $5 one, you will now get, I think, what is it, 15k? Yeah, 15k. And then for the premium Mog Pass users, you will be getting 30k per event. I'll screenshot the actual stream so you can just chill. Oh, are you sure? Cost is a mod. I definitely wanted to pity Kane's FR. Pull for Tank Grid, instantly regretted not finding a way to use them. Well, I kind of explained it. I kind of explained how to use them in my video. I'm gonna put Kane's FR, but I'm gonna build Cry as my first and then Titus. Gotcha. Is it possible to beat the first 2 without FR? It is, but just be prepared for a long fight. Because like remember, once we jump into the Shinryu era for global, like the HP for these enemies are gonna spike. So that's why the fights tend to be longer, because like we're not doing, you know, the tremendous damage that we were doing like during the current era right now. So, you know, if you do manage to grab, like, say, a Kane FR friend, excuse me, a friend Kane that has the FR, and you have the gauge built, then take advantage of that, so that way you can shorten the length of the fight. No Twitch today. I guess you're almost a day 1 player. How do you manage your resources if you're free to play? Just waiting to have enough to pity every time. Since Global does have Foresight, it's actually much easier to be able to plan out your pulls. You can always, you know, do your research on like banners that have released in JP, characters that have gotten reworks in JP, and that way you can kind of like go by what you have in your roster of characters, and then kind of like see like, do I need this character that'll be coming up like in a month or so, you know? It's just things like that you have to do. I mean, like, you don't need every single character. It is good to have a variety of characters that do different things, but like, you don't need every single thing. And weapons do get reran. Oh, there we go. Now it shows. Maybe we'll get 7 C90 early because Garnett already got her C90 on global for a hedge high W. See. Since Kane is the only FR that decreases during the enemy turn, yeah. What happened to your Twitch? I'm streaming on YouTube today. I'm not going to. I decided to just stream today on YouTube. I have not paid for your preview. Yeah, okay. Just have really good luck, and you won't have a bomb being free to play. Up until suddenly your luck turns. Damn you, Cisne. Yeah, like. this is what I do. Is whenever a banner comes out and you're really craving wanting to pull, the best thing to do is to set a limit for yourself. Like, you know, take example the Sisney banner, right? You know, let's say you have 500 tickets and you don't want to throw everything on that banner because you're trying to save up for a beginning FR era. You know, put yourself a limit. Set yourself a limit. Put, I don't know, 100 tickets down. 200 tickets down. Whatever it is that you feel comfortable enough where it'll satisfy your craving. And if you don't get it, then, you know, you'll get some of those tickets back via the event. But it's better than, like, losing all of the tickets you got. One more question. Do you think we'll ever get Adele and from TA? Honestly, I'm not too sure. If I worked for Square, even if I work for Square, I don't think I'd be able to say who comes when. If Global fix cams FR to not work like it did in JP, imagine. Oh God, I think the global community will be going like bonkers over it. Yeah, it would be Armageddon, exactly. Itchy pull finger. I mean, if you guys want, because so here's the thing. I already have a list of videos that I am going to be uploading, you know, throughout here and there, on the FR era. And I do have a couple videos planned out for the FR era and Shinryu and all that good stuff. These videos I do feel like will probably help out those that are still trying to plan out. You know, there's a few other things I do need to talk about when it comes to the FR era. There's a whole bunch of things, honestly. Like this probably I probably have like maybe 5 to 10 videos ready to, like, you know, record, edit, and then, you know, put it up on the channel for you guys so that you can be ready before the new era drops. Let's see. Cam T this era is the only thing you're going to see people do, but watch it mess him up somehow. I need some tips for tier 5. Middle gate. Damn, those mummies are hard. Oh, definitely have a tank for that one. And you need to get... There are 3 HP thresholds within that fight. And with the mummies. With the center mummy, excuse me. And you have to get the side mummies to 50... I think it's like below 59 or 49%. One of the two. And once you reach like one of the three thresholds for the center mummy, then you're gonna take a hit because they're gonna try to knock you out. But as long as you have like a good tank, you'll be fine. If you have a good tank and high DPS, you'll be able to fight it, or you'll be able to beat it. Excuse me. Poof for Shaletta, BT and F4 for sure. A stinky one would be better, to be honest, so you wouldn't pull on characters you don't even want. Choo. Let's see. There's a big rumor about the RNG. If you can't pull what you want at the moment, the fact to wait until the next daily reset seems to change the RNG and help sometimes. What do you think about that? This is the first time I've heard about this big rumor. I don't know. I mean, sometimes, you know, luck tends to change every day. So, I mean, you never know. It could work. It could work. So, the Shinryu area comes. Do we still have Lufenia fights before taking the Shinryu banners? So, okay. So, once the Shinryu era drops, Lufenia plus fights do not exist anymore. Regular Lufenia does, but not Lufenia plus. And, you know, in like the first like month or so, you know, you do have to pay attention to what you're doing in said Lufenia fight. But afterwards, when you start having a good roster of characters with FRs, like, they become a joke. So you still have to somewhat pay attention to it, but it is going to be changed to regular Lufenia. And if you are wanting, because they're gonna change up the missions as well, so there's not gonna be a separate event that has the Chaos Challenge quest, right? Like what we have right now, so that we can get our free BT token. What they're gonna do is that they are going to just, like, take example, a story event, right? What they will do is they will still release a Chaos, a Lufenia, and a Shinryu difficulty. And with the Chaos and the Shinryu difficulty, within the story map, you have to use synergy characters, full-on synergy characters, to be able to get the rewards, because that's how they change it up, to kind of like condense it a little bit. So you will still get the rewards that we're getting now. It's just that you have to use synergy, event synergy for Chaos and Lufenia. I'm taking Impress, skipping Vincent because the LD name makes me uncomfortable. You think there will be a glow first? I don't know. I don't think there will be for June. At least I don't think so. I have enough BT tokens. Whose BT should I get? I could get Kyrian, Emperor, Gobez, Terra, Locke, Zack, Vaughn, and Ramazan. Depends on what BTs you got now. I can't believe the name of some of these skills. Alright, this is Chaos Fight, so I need to use Synergy. Good luck skipping Vincent and doing tier 9. I'm pulling Vincent. Like, I am for sure pulling Vincent because he is an FF7, so I'm for sure going to be pulling for him. I don't have you built. And I don't have you built. I have nobody built. Is Maki built? Bruh. Oof. Oof. This is kind of rough. Hey, Sincho. Thank you for becoming a member, my guy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the emotes and all that good stuff. Anyone clear the Machina fight yet? Yeah, I have. There's like 2 videos on my channel. I need help with BT tokens too. 2 running out in 4 days. 1 either Sephoff or XDev, mostly for the gimmicks. XDev's BT will be coming very soon. Sephoff's is, I think it's gonna be a good minute until that drops. So XDev, I BT plus XDev, and I like the convenience of having that the HP poison from his BT effect. And with Sephoff, Sephoff can actually be pretty useful with some of the latest characters that we got going on in JP. Once the characters and all the level 90s and done Ultima missions, which is left to do? Get Ultima cores? Which is oh, to get Ultima cores? It'll be from events. Events will be like the only way to get them now. That's why in JP we're kind of like struggling to get whatever Providence cores we can get. Alright, who was Synergy again? Panella was Synergy. When I'm for crazy for Machina on JP and his upset. Yeah, no, I love his FR effect. What team did you use on Global for tier 6? It's really hard. Hold on, let me switch to Global and we'll find out. Let me hide my thingy. Oh, 1 second. Make sure I don't show any sensitive information. By the way, guys, if you haven't liked up the stream, please like up the stream. I'd greatly appreciate it. And also, if anybody wishes to further support the channel, consider becoming a member. It only costs $1, and you get access to emotes, membership badge, all that good stuff, etc., etc. And the higher you go, of course, the more perks you get out of it. So I greatly appreciate it. You guys already know that this supports me and the fam, since I am the only one currently bringing the paper at home. So any help would be greatly appreciated. Alright, what the heck did I use for tier 6? Show us how you beat tier 5 C3. There should be a video on my channel if you want to look it up, Gustavo. No. What should I use my daily on? I don't know who to use my daily on. Screw it, we'll do it on you. Hey, Mega, okay, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for the support. Thank you. Is Sephiroth C90 good? I think so. There's mixed feelings between excuse me, with Sephiroth. So it's just I mean, I personally think that he got a good rework, but his BT effect is really like the most probably the biggest thing you're gonna use out of him. Why'd I have so many gems? Because sometimes I get lucky, and sometimes I don't pull as much. Where am I going? There we go. Hey, Crow, thank you for becoming a member, my guy. Thank you. It makes me jealous. Well, I am a day one player, so that also makes a difference. Let's see here. Sephiroth fell off in the Chaos era. Nah, that's just a little bit much. Nah, I had to disagree with that one. Yeah, it's 30 minutes until the stream drops or goes live. Excuse me. Yes, Dorgan and Sephiroth go burr. Goes burr. Jesus. So I gotta wait for this thing to load. Sephiroth's BT is getting way more love now since Dorgan came out. Oh, for sure. For sure. Unique BT effects must green in my terms. Could you Venmo your gem? Sure, fam. I got you. This is coming from a diehard FF7 fan, but not looking forward to his C90. Ooh. Ah, this hurts. I know a lot of people hate on Sephiroth. You know, it's understandable. It's like, ooh. Alright, tier 5 is what... Where are you going? Go back. So that's what I use for tier 5. I saw the runs without Vincent in tier 9, and well, yeah, it's not the best. Because they love to buff themselves. Well, I'm more into trying to get a BT that might help early FR era. I'm not interested in any FRs before Yuna and Tidus. Must survive until then. I don't know, my guy. Like, if you're gonna wait until Yuna's FR, like, I would probably recommend at least pulling another FR so that you can have variety. Because if not, you may suffer a little bit. Oh, tier 6, my bad. There you go. Seen the Furion guy cheese card Shinryu with Sephiroth and that. No, it's stupid like how that combination like works so good with Sephiroth and Dorgan. It's insane. 250 isn't that much. It's enough for me. Still, 1 BT Ignite for greening onion night. -1 for greening onion night Sag. Even without the controversial name of Vincent LD, it's hard to not see this next set of banners as bait to screw players from the FR. Well, I wouldn't say that it's like bait. Like, yes, it is. It is before the FR era. Like, I will agree to that. But like, it doesn't mean that these characters like fall off that quickly. It's just that, you know, it's gonna be a new difficulty. You know, it's gonna be a change of gameplay with what we are normally used to. Like currently right now in the doo-doo era for global, like everything just makes us, well, for a lot of players, I can't say everybody, but for a lot of players, like it's very easy. Of course, any players that just recently started, they may have a little bit of trouble, but like for the most part though, like it's pretty easy for a lot of players. But like characters, like let's take a look at the, let me see if I can find it. Let's take a look at the what's coming up for next month. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Kevs, thank you for becoming a member, my guy. Thank you so much. Me over here waiting for Lost to let us generously ruin us. Yeah, I was going to, Bard, but change your plans. Sorry. Give me a second. Yeah, I was going to, but something popped up. Edge is not bait. Edge is definitely not bait. 1000% he's not. Okay, let's switch over to that. Give me a second. Let me adjust. 1 second. Edge is definitely not bait. I'm gonna call somebody crazy for that. Let's see. Can you one mana DA Transcendent stage? Yes. Okay. Give me a second. Oh. Okay, that works. Okay. So this is what's coming up for June. So we do have Prish and we do have Yuna, correct? You know, Prish, damage dealer, single target damage dealer, has some splash in her skills. That's about it. Yuna, great auras that she has that she provides to the party. She's getting a little bit of a change with her BT effect, and that's pretty much about it. But like overall though, like Yuna is solid now, and she becomes way better when she gets her FR and another rework. If we keep on going, we do have the Lost Chapter for Shulk. So she's gonna be getting a rework. Lulu with her LD, like honestly, it's not worth your time. Like Lulu got a doo-doo rework. Her LD is, it's not really all that. So I'm sorry to any. I know Lulu is, well, yeah, Lulu is Lulu for reasons. But no, like honestly, like her, it's not worth chasing for her LD weapon in my opinion. Seiss is a really good character. She does have different mechanics within her kit, but she's actually not a bad character at all. She does have dark element within her kit. In future Shinryu fights, and very little really, there will be some times where you won't be able to use her, but like she's actually not a bad character in my opinion. Like I feel like there's gonna be some mixed feelings about her, but of course it's gonna be a good amount of players that will be hyped for her because it's Seiss. So yeah, it's Seiss. The twins are going to be getting a rework at some point, but honestly, their rework is not really all that, so I wouldn't really go crazy. There was a Dimensions End campaign with Gilgamesh, Rerun, Layla, and Aiko. Honestly, I think you'd be fine with skipping this specific Transcendence banner. Then we got Vincent and Sephiroth. I mean, we just talked about Vincent. Like, Vincent, I love his BT effect. The fact that you have basically like this negative aura that is going on to the enemies, and it also prevents the enemies from granting buffs. Like Vincent can, you know, oddly enough, I was tempted to bring Vincent into the latest 6-man because like his BT effect would actually be kind of useful in that fight. But I don't have a gun Ultima weapon, and I feel like his damage will not be all that. But like Vincent with his BT effect is very solid. Sephiroth, we just talked about him, so I really don't need to go too much into detail other than like his BT effect is really good for future Shinryu fights. Then we have a festival campaign, which I don't know what they're gonna call it in global, but Realm will finally get her LD weapon in a rework, and Katsif will be getting a rework and his LD weapon reran. Katsif is a really good LD to pick up call-wise. Realm, she's aight, but like you don't really see too many players use her. Like I would count her personally as one of the characters that people will probably not pull for just because the FR era is like right there. There was something about her in terms of like shenanigans or whatever that is related to her, but I forget exactly what it is. So I'm not gonna talk too much about it. But for me, Realm, I'm not gonna be pulling for her, and I already have Kate Sif, so I'm not. Yeah, that's gonna be an easy pass for that banner. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Then we have Edge's intersecting wells. Edge is a very good character in my opinion, and there's probably gonna be I can see mixed feelings for Edge or mixed views for Edge, but Edge with what he is getting with his follow-ups now, whenever he does evade an attack, he does provide party evasion and self-evasion. He becomes very, very, very useful in future 6-man fights and even into Shinryu fights outside of the 6-man. I would personally recommend pulling for Edge because he is going to serve you well later on. So definitely, I would definitely look into him, and I would look into some gameplay related to him. And then finally, we have the Heretic event. What's his name? King. King's gonna be getting his LD weapon. Personally, I would pass up on him. Like, it's not really worth your time. Shrek is gonna be getting his rework. And his kit is going to be reran as well, alongside with a Mediterranean. He does become a little bit better, but not too many people are going to be using him like that. There are few JP players that do use them that I do see some gameplay here and there. But other than that, like, I wouldn't go too crazy, especially because like literally the FR era is like right at our doorsteps. So yeah, so in my opinion, like for me myself, like I'll give you guys like an early an early pro planning video, because I was gonna upload it tomorrow after we see what's going on with the community stream. So for me, I will be throwing tickets for Prish to at least get her LD weapon. If I do manage to get her BT weapon, cool. But if not, then I'm probably not gonna BT plus either Prish or Yuna. I will BT plus Yuna when she gets her FR. But as of right now, I'm probably going to hold off on it. Shulk and Lulu, I may throw about like 100 tickets or so, but like they're not really needed in my opinion. Size I will pull for. She's a very fun character. Different mechanics within her kid. She does have, follow-up attacks as well. So it's actually she's not a bad character in my opinion. I think she's worth chasing for. If we keep on going, I already have Gilgamesh BT plus because I did the little mini saga, so that's out the way. Vincent and Sephiroth, I will be pulling for Vincent. I do have Sephiroth's BT. I may hold off on BT plusing him for right now. I already have Poem and Galoof, so if you have either of the two, like Galoof is actually really good during the Shinryu era, so I would personally pick him up. Poem's actually no, not that I think about it. Poem does get a very solid rework, so if you do manage to get her LD, or if you already have her kits, she actually becomes much better. So she becomes much better. Realm and Katev, already have Katev. Don't really care too much about Realm, so I'm not going to be too worried about her. Edge, yes, 1000% will be pulling for his LD weapon. He is a very good LD unit, and he will, like I said, he will be very, very good in a good amount of fights during the Shinryu era. And then King, I'm not too worried about. Shrek, I'm not too worried about either, so I'm going to hold off on him. And that's pretty much about it, so... And I've already went over in a separate video about the first month, so I'm not gonna go over this part. So, yeah, that's what's happening. Let's see here. Garnet C90, because we definitely don't have that right now. I'm pulling from Realm since she helped me with early Shinryu. Oh, okay. Greetings, Sephiroth, BT Frame 1. One Wing Angel for the boys! I wonder who is going to be the second C90 on Edge's banner. Can you imagine if they decided to rerun Garnet's BT? With the release of Edge's LD? That'd be pretty cool. Green everything. Vincent Green because of Dirge of Cerberus. Nice. King W King C90. Yeah, his AoE evasion is OP. Yes, it is. Even though that AoE evasion is for 2 turns, it's still very much good. Early Gobert C90? I mean, it could be possible. It may or may not happen. Garnet early C100 confirmed. Well, if they haven't released a BT yet in JP, then that could potentially happen. But we'll see what happens with OPOP. The next OPOP should be this coming Sunday, if my timing is correct. Poor King. At least Anger gets a spotlight for being bad. King just exists. Never talked about it. Green Shrek? Yeah. No, that's not happening. You want me to green Shrek? I expect to see like 50 members pop up on my screen right now. If not, I ain't greening no Shrek. Man, now I kind of want to run a Shinryu saga just to see how far I can go. I mean, Scorp6754, he does have some gameplay of him using Shrek. I like how everybody's calling him Shrek now. Can Celeste replace? Oh, can Celeste call replace Kurosame? No, they are a little bit different. They are different in terms of calls. Give Tanker the first BT plus with Crystal. First Crystal 100 and the damage will still be 250k per turn. Damn, savage. I'm here while working. Hashtag getting paid. I'm kind of getting paid. Does that count? Live streaming OP. I might. We'll see. What's up? Depends how I feel. What's up, Sky? I want push BT. I hope I can get it. Hopefully it's a free multi. People said Size is a worse Snow, Cisne, and King. That is the most dumbest thing I've ever heard. You greening Shrek for subs? Where do I sign up? Oh, speaking of subs, we're almost at 6k subs. Can you believe that? 6k, boys. 6k. And ladies. So if you haven't subbed yet, please subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, if you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. We have 230 people in here. We may have more as the stream begins. So please like up the stream. Green Shrek or sell an FR? No, but I mean, sure, I'll sell an FR once I max it. I was fun to use NF for content when she came to Global. Have used her for 2 events since released. Head count? We'll take it. We'll take it, Evan. We'll take it. Alright, I need Makina's LD. I don't think I have his LD yet. I do have his LD. Should I go for his F? Let's throw some tickets, why not? Who the hell is Shrek? Jagon. When is OPOP? If I'm correct, then OPOP should be this coming Sunday. What's up, Ventus? I'm good. How about you? Do you think any 14 characters who's potentially coming up to 4? Dude, there was so many 14 characters. I want them to have in 14. Like MXL, freaking Xenos, Uyan. There was so many characters I want in the game. But they holding out, man. New player, what would you recommend for LD selection tokens? I would honestly say Kurosame's call. Kurosame's LD would be good to have. If I'm not mistaken, his kit is currently in a banner except for his LD, so his call ability would be good to have. Hey, thank you for subscribing, guys. Oh, nice. Another Machina dupe. We'll take it. But that also depends on what LDs you currently have right now. Whoever just asked me that. Remember when Edge Lufenia Plus was bugged with -10, -5? Yeah. Red 13 still missing. Yo, I agree, Osiris. I saved Zack and Garnet. Plus, I fully built up Kadash for the ore for tier 9. But I'm hoping I could curb Stomp because I heard it's quite difficult. What do you think? You should be good with that. As long as you have ways to inflict other debuffs and a way to be able to dispel buffs, because they're gonna be buffing themselves a good amount in that fight. So it's a safe bet that the next Global First will be a Global First FR? Possibly. Dragon's voiced by Mike Myers. Hey! We got an FR. Nice. Fusoya should be tomorrow. Yeah, it should be tomorrow. Don't forget our favorite Catboy, Graha. Yes, him as well. 14 characters so far, we're getting bench. I can say, yo, dude, tell me about it. 14 needs some love as well. I know Tactics needs some love too, but like, man, like, 14, where you at? Okay, I was only gonna throw 100 tickets. And now Porphyro's BT. I mean, it would be nice to have, don't get me wrong. But like, you know, chasing for a BT with tickets is like not a good idea. What's up, Adam? I'm good. How about you? Welcome. Blue Machina FR. Let me see if I have enough of his stuff. Yeah, hold on. Let's see what we got going on. Put Laguna Sphere on Kadash. Oh, nice! You did the same thing I did. No one is expecting Riku from 10? Well, now that you said it, we're definitely not gonna expect it. It got pushed back real far. Ooh, nice. Uh-oh. I need to grind a little bit. By the way, this is my second JP account. This is not my main account. What's Machina will find this be? I know, like, don't get me wrong. I'm tempted to chase for it so that my second account can have it, but it's like, I'm almost at 1 mil gems. I don't want to touch my gems. I know you want 14, but what about... I've not played Tactics, so I don't really have a connection with that game, so... But I would like to see more Tactics characters. 14. Tactics is a 3 series with 2 characters. They give FCC spin up. Nobody cares for. Tactics doesn't need love. It needs therapy at this point. Well, your gem count must be nice to be. Bro, score. I grinded my bird off on Stoy. I have been grinding everything that you can think of on my second JP account just to complete that freaking checkerboard. That's why I have so many gems right now, and that's why I don't want to touch it, because I want to try to see if I can reach 1 mil. So, that's why, yeah, that's why I have a very good amount of, a healthy amount of gems. So, I can honestly give my main account a break, and just pull on my second account. Where is, What the hell is my... Where's my PPU? There's my PPU. Use your gems, pity Machina. No. Machina only has 1 button, HP plus. Bro, believe me, I'm tempted. I am very tempted. You should play War of the Lion? Wait, what? The other... You mean War Divisions? The other 2 you can kind of skip. Is it time for DFFOO to join the rest? Dear Automata Guest Cat. Yo. That'd be pretty fire there. I would not complain. Hey, Hermanson, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Enjoy the emotes. Maki FR should have been drilling through someone just like he did on a certain somebody. No, but spending money. Me spend money? No, I'm free to play. I don't know what you guys talking about. Now you must screenshot. Hey, no, I said 50 members. Don't give me that. Which 50 members ain't happening, fam. Well, the line is tactical. Oh, it's on the phone. Oh, my fault. I thought you were talking about World of Visions. That's the only World of game that I know of. World Alliance is the first tactics game. The tactics advanced games are not the greatest. Oh. Love you didn't even try my... Bro, I can try. What is it? Pernili? Pernali? I feel like I killed that so hard. I feel like I killed that pronunciation so hard, bro. Oh, we can max out Rosa's kit. Hey, oh, never mind, I already have Rosa. Yeah, let me just do the 4. Yeah, let me big brain this. There we go. Bam. What character would you flip out if they added them to DFFOO? Mine would be Dr. Sid from 12. Mine would probably be Red 13. Or Naniki. Whichever one of the two you want to go by. I would freak the hell out. Have enough BT tokens? Anyone you recommend choosing? Thinking to get Garnet. Garnet would not be a bad option. If you have her, if you have the rest of her kit, then that would not be a bad option at all. I thought you were aware I lost. No, I'm free to play. Cough, cough, wink, wink. I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody in chat knows I'm free to play. Wink, wink. I would like to see more Wolf and FF1 characters. Yeah, I'd be down for that. I would be down for that. We need Riku and DFFOO. Well, now I got pushed back even more. Alright, let's see. What other ones do I have? The stream, the community stream will start here very soon, by the way. As would be Genesis from FF7 Crisis Core. I would be hyped for that as well, yes. Alright. We're gonna switch over to the stream real quickly. Because the stream shall be starting soon. We could put her in the couch. Cindy has more of a chance to make it than Riku. Bro, yeah, that'd be bad if Cindy... I mean, don't get me wrong, I would not complain about Cindy, but like... Yeah, that would be kind of bad. Can't wait for Prish. I have to pull 11 forever. Imagine Riku being bad if she comes out. Oh, that would be such a slap in the face for a lot of players. And Geo from Crisis Core? Nah, that I would be hyped for as well. I would definitely be hyped for that. Alright, this will be the last time that I say this before the community stream starts. But if you haven't liked up the stream, please like the stream. We'll have over 200 people in here and only 76 likes. So please like up the stream. Please subscribe if you haven't so already, as we are extremely close to 6K subs, which is insane. I feel like it was just yesterday that we were just at 5K. And one last time, if you want to become a member, And further support the channel even more. It only costs $1, just $1. I get 75 cents out of it. You know, YouTube wants to take a little bit of a pay cut, but you know, it is what it is. But regardless, though, you get access to emotes, status badge, all that good stuff. So if you want to further support me, you guys already know it helps me, and it also helps my family out as well, since I can't English, but also because I'm the only one bringing the bread in. So I appreciate you guys' support and whatnot. And yeah, let's switch over to. Actually, we already switched over. So let's see what happens with this community stream that starts here in just a bit. Believe it or not, a character I love for them to be in DFFOO is actually Lonnie from 11. Wait, is that? No, not 11, 9. Jesus. Because I would crush on her when I first made 9. I had Tom Berry as a character. How about a summon? I would take that as a summon. 49 more subs and lost Green Shrek. No. Members, my friend. Members. Alright, so let's go ahead and mute my gameplay audio. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright. At the beginning of the stream, I'm going to ask you guys if you can hear them talking. Just so, you know, we are good to go on that. And Michael, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much. Enjoy the emotes. I'll be happy and pity a character named Belle from CC Chris Bears because of wife. That's 48. Yeah, we're getting there, man. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for this music, but we'll see. Regardless, I'm making a recap video after this, so it is all good. 11 music, early camera for confirmed. Alright, Lord. Hold on. Can I make you VIP? How do I do that? No. Oh, that's Twitch. Derp. Alright, let's make this bad boy bigger. And in the meantime, I shall be maxing out weapons. How many subs are we at now? Did we make it to 6K? Oh, we're 3 subs away! Let's go! Ow. I just hit my foot. Xenos phase? Oh my god, yes. I love Xenos. Yo, Hojo? Yo, I would love to find Hojo as a boss. Hashtag don't copyright laws? Yeah. Hey, 102 likes. Let's keep going, boys. And ladies. Alright, streams will be starting now, so do let me know if you guys can hear them. I'm gonna up the volume.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, welcome.
Hello. Welcome to another monthly stream for Dissidia Final Fantasy Over Omnia. We are your hosts, Crystal and
Joshua. Hello, everyone.
If this is your first time to one of our streams, what we do is we preview the next month of content. We'll be going over the month of June for this stream, and we'll also be doing co-ops on stream with viewers for a stream challenge. And if we complete it all, then players will be getting the rewards later.
Yeah, exciting. All right,
Yes.
so yeah, we're gonna be doing alternating co-ops and slides. Hello, everyone. I thought I was Kafka. What? It's been forever since I've done that. Anyway, so
can you guys hear them, by
we're
the
gonna
way?
go straight into a preview of some content, and the first thing is actually gonna be a new addition for the global version of the game.
Oh.
Let me just transition here. So
Something new for
this
global.
is you may remember the notice from a month ago. We postponed the implementation of the gem cap because we were looking into solutions.
Oh,
and so
right.
we had decided on a solution, and
Oh,
this solution
the
will be
gem cap
implemented
solution.
first. and then the purchase gem cap will be implemented in the following update. So just giving that a heads up first. Now let me go into the details. All right. So this new feature is going to be called the multi-draw ticket. This will be implemented on May 26th after the maintenance. So these multi-draw tickets, they effectively function the exact same as gems on a multi-draw. So they have the same exact draw rates as if you're using gems on the multi-draw. They grant the same amount of G tokens as if using gems on the multi-draw. And they'll be used before gems on a multi-draw when you have any. So it essentially works the same as, like single tickets, except that it's for the multi-draw ticket, except they have the multi-draw rates and such. It is not the same as using 10 single draw tickets. They're completely separate. And so to obtain these multi-draw tickets, you will exchange your gems for them from the item shop using free gems first and then purchase gems if you have any afterwards. So you can exchange in one of two ways, either 50,000 gems for 10 multi-draw tickets and 5,000 gems for one multi-draw ticket. You choose one or the other. You don't use a slider or anything, just for to be more careful, We don't want someone to accidentally do the max if they didn't intend to do it, so you have to do it 10 at a time or one at a time. And you can store up to 999 with no expiration. I didn't do the math on this, but it is an extremely high amount. I believe not a single player should be able to get 999 tickets.
This is a really good solution.
So again, this will be implemented first. So you have a full month to exchange for the multi-draw tickets if you find that you need to, and then after the month, then. Yeah. So,
wait, so this
also, just following up on this. So, we understand. So, again, when we first implemented the gem cap and then we postponed it and then said we were looking to solutions, we do understand that there were various community suggestions regarding the gem management that we alluded to in the notice. And some of you may be disappointed with solution because it's not something that you may have requested. However, we ultimately went with the multi-draw ticket implementation so that free gems are to continue to be used first, similar to how draws use free gems first, because doing the other types of solutions would complicate matters, and we just wanted to keep it as without as many changes as possible. So with that said, however, we do still very much appreciate the feedback that the community has provided to us. And while we may not be able to implement it as suggested, we do take your feedback seriously and will continue to do so moving forward. So again, thank you for the feedback.
I wonder if this is going to come to the JP side as well.
So yes. So I'm just looking at any questions that I can answer in chat. So it's literally, it's exactly the same as the 10 multi-draws, except that instead you'll be doing the tickets instead. Yeah. So this is just a way to lower the gem amount so that you're not restricted from making purchases if you do need to make any purchases.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so again, I cannot answer any additional questions about the implementation of the gem cap. That is not something I can do. So anyway, now we're going to go on to co-op first, and then we'll go on to the next slide for the content.
Okay, so let me mute them real quick.
We are going to...
And then let's take a look at that slide one more time so that we can get a better understanding of what that means. Hold on, I know my mod got a screenshot out. Okay. So... Oh god, that's too big. Okay, so multi-ticket ticket details. So it has the same rates as if you were using gems on a multi-draw. And it does grant the same amount of G tokens as if you are using gems in a multi-draw. So one of these would increase the G token counter by the same amount as if you were using gems. And will be used before gems on a multi-draw. So you have to use these first before you get access to gems. And then when it comes to these tickets, these tickets will consume the free gems first. So one of these tickets will be a 10+1 gem multi-draw, right? And then the 5,000 gems would be for 5,000 gems is for one multi-draw ticket, or 50k for 10 multi-draws, right? So when I look at this, I'm like, okay, so this will be able to lower the free gems that I have so that way I will be able to knock this out for in a way. What this is doing is trying to speed up the process so that you can access your paid gems afterwards in case there was something that you are wanting to buy. The thing is, though, if I understood this correctly, the gem cap is still, it looks like the gem cap is still going to be implemented. But Joshua said that there will be a notice that should be appearing, I guess at some point later on, that will let us know some more details about that. So it's not a 1000% solution, but it's a good enough solution in my opinion, especially with me myself having like divine boards with gems on them that will overtake the amount of paid gems that I have. Like, this is a good solution for me because I'll be able to use my free gems first. And if I know that I'm going to go in on a banner, then it would be best for me to collect the amount of tickets, the amount of these gacha tickets that I need, to use them first, so that I'll be able to touch my paid gems. So it's not a bad trade-off, but at the same time, knowing that that gem cap is still there, I do still feel like I need to be a little bit careful when it comes to like what I purchase in the game. Like, I still need to like pay attention to my paid gems, so that I don't go over it in case like I run into a situation where let's say I have to renew my premium mark pass and I won't be able to because I'm over the cap. So so it's not a bad solution whatsoever. But knowing that the cap is still there, I'm still gonna be careful about what I do. Someone will max that 999? Maybe. Let me make sure that they're not done. Okay. So it's an interesting way to take this whole gem cap that we was on about. But for me though, I personally would not dump all of my gems onto these tickets. Like I wouldn't. If it uses your free gems first for the tickets, you have to burn through a lot of gems to get paid. Still, just seems like a lot of needless steps. It is additional steps, yes. I do agree to that. But at least this is a way where, you know, if we take a look at our paid gems compared to our free-to-play gems. Oh, free-to-play gems. Yeah. Because we have... Okay, let me start that over. So we have a way to be able to look at the amount of paid gems and free gems that we do have. So if we just go ahead, if you feel comfortable enough to be able to consume the amount of free gems that you have into tickets, but at the same time you are still under a good amount of paid gems where it won't affect you purchasing things in the future, then I think this is not a bad idea to use some of these tickets on your free gems and then maybe a little bit on your paid gems, if you get what I'm saying. Because you need gems regardless. Like, you need gems for bells. You need gems for, I don't know, whatever random stuff that we actually use for with gems. So like there's like a whole lot to it when it comes to this. Is there a cap for the free gems? No, it's only for the paid gems. To our knowledge, it's just going to be on the paid gems. But Joshua said that there will be a separate notice, and I'm guessing they're going to let us know. I guess like the details on like what's going on.
Long time ago.
Like that was like 9. Anyway, let's go on to the slides. So speaking of Bahamut, Crystal is going
the cap is for
to tell you more about World of Illusion's Divine Bahamut.
Yes, okay. So World of Illusions Divine Bahamut will be arriving May 27th. You can earn illusion points from the level 150 quest to strengthen Bahamut with the illusion boards. If you have an active Moogle Pass, you can earn more illusion points. As with all World of Illusions quests, it's permanent content, but there will be a divine boost for these characters here until June 10th. We have Celeste, Fran, Yuffie, and Hope. There are also the Dragon King's Right of Rule token challenge going on at the same time. We have Prish's new burst and LD weapons, and you can also see her in a new costume. This is in the Magna Sunbreeze Festival costume from Final Fantasy XI. And we also have the returning burst and LD weapons for Yuna. And then Celeste, Yuna, Prish, and Fran will be getting level 90 awakenings and reworks.
Yeah, I love this outfit for Prish so much. And also, by the way, since it is FF11 themed, we have the 20th anniversary of Final Fantasy XI going on. And actually, there is going to be, if you are a current FF11 player or a former FF11 player, there's actually going to be an Ask Me Anything on the Final Fantasy XI subreddit later today in about 2-ish hours, I want to say. So if you want to participate in that Ask Me Anything with the team from Final Fantasy XI, go to the subreddit FFXI. Really cool stuff. All right, so now we are going to go back to the co-ops.
All right, they're going to go back to co-ops. Okay, so one comment that I noticed in chat was that you can touch your paid gems, you convert your free gems to tickets, but don't use it. If I'm not mistaken, let's see here. So, okay. So, John, your comment about saying that to not use tickets at all, that you still have the gems, if you are wanting to pull on any banners, if you have any tickets active, it's going to make you use the tickets first before you can touch the gems. So, yeah, you would have to. So basically, so let's here. I'll give you guys an idea. Let me switch over to my global account real quick. So let's go back here real quick, and okay. So currently, I have 230 paid gems, 230k paid gems, and then let's round that up to 10k, free to play gems, right? So if I wanted to, let's say if my purchase gems were really close to 300k, let's say they're about to hit 300k, or they're over 300k. So what I would do is to be able to get the paid count lower or under the 300k is I would get 2 tickets off of my 10k. And then I would have to jump into my pay to play, or purchase gems, and use some of the gems and convert them to tickets, so that way I am able to purchase things, and I am not over the gem cap. That's the only way to do it. So like you can consume all of your free to play gems, but if you are over the 300 paid gem cap and you're wanting to purchase something else, you are going to have to convert some of those paid gems into tickets. And then whenever you are doing multis or whenever you are on the banners, you have to use the tickets first. It's not going to let you use gems first. You have to get rid of the tickets first before you are able to access whatever gems it is that you have left, whether you have paid gems or free to play gems.
I don't know. Oh no, we got a disconnection right at the very end.
Oh no.
Alright, but a good job, everyone. I didn't use any stickers. and the Final Fantasy 14 victory theme. Yay! Okay, so let's go on to
Solution isn't
the
very good.
next
It's
slide.
the same as before, just what a difference
are
still spending free to play.
Going
It
to
is
have
spending
the
free to play
return
first, but
of Shulk
hold on.
in her lost chapter, Shulk the Transparent, with limited time missions until June 13th. Her limited time gem and costume bundle will be returning as well. Precious Burst will be featured here as well, and there will be a new LD weapon for Lulu. There will also be a level 90 awakenings and reworks for Shulk and Lulu.
We'll
Yes,
get into it in
unfortunately,
just a
no
second.
more free pulls. Ever again. I'm just joking. But yeah, we are out of the May campaign right now, Mayfair campaign right now, so no free multi-draws
Yeah,
on
that's
this.
done.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's all done.
Oh, shit.
Never coming back.
Sorry.
Ever.
My bad.
I'm totally not lying, and it's gonna. Anyway, next slide. So on the next day, on May 31st, we are celebrating over 10 million worldwide downloads of the City of Final Fantasy.
Oh, wow.
Omnia.
Yay!
So to celebrate that, we are going to have a campaign from May 31st through June 15th. And to celebrate the number 10 or 10 million, there's a bunch of 10s in here. So there's going to be a daily login bonuses where
Yeah,
you can
sorry, I
earn
forgot
up
to
to a
change the
total
screen, my
of
bad.
10,000 gems. They're separated, I think like the first couple days are 1,000 and the final day is like 2,000 or 3,000 gems. So but they total up to 10,000 gems. There will also be limited time panel missions up to a total of 100 draw tickets given out in sets of 10. There will also be realization materials and more. And there will also be additional daily missions to earn another up to a total of 100 draw tickets. And these ones will end on June 10th, however. So make sure you do that before.
That's crazy.
And then the other, like the panel missions, those will run the whole campaign. And then the daily login bonuses, it's only for, I believe, a total of 8 or 10. I think it's like 8 days it lasts. So once you're done with those 8 days, then that's it. Then you've gotten all the rewards for those daily login bonuses. But be sure to do the panel missions and the additional daily missions for up to 200 draw tickets, and then the 10,000 gems from daily login bonuses. And also, there will be another campaign from June 1st through June 30th. There will be the Final Fantasy Portal app points campaign returning as you open up the Final Fantasy Portal app and you complete various objectives. You'll earn points in that app, which will contribute to a community goal. And once we reach certain thresholds, we'll get rewards for all players in Upper Omnia. So the first tier, 80,000 points, will get you the EX gear enhancement items, and 600,000 will get you some bloom items, and 1,100,000 points will get you some guard and power tokens. And then the last tier will be revealed at a later time. All right, now we're going to go back to gameplay before we go on to the next slide. And here we go.
Okay. So let's continue talking about this. So yes, this is not entirely a solution that many of us had hoped for, right? And like, you know, this solution is basically a workaround. Like 1,000%, this is like a workaround to what they are going to continue to implement, right? So the 300 gem cap is still going to be live on paid gems. It sucks because like we're still treating this as if like, oh, the cap is still happening, but we have somewhat of a solution, and that is, you know, to exchange our gems, first free-to-play gems, and then paid gems, so we can get under the cap for the tickets, so that way we are able to go ahead and pull for to pay for whatever it is we are wanting to get, whether it be Mog Pass, a costume, a pack, whatever it is. Like, you know, we are still, at least for players who are over the 300k paid gem cap, we still have to make sure that we do not go over that, because if not, especially for those who do purchase Mog Pass, you know, like it's gonna prevent us from not being able to do so. So we still have to pay attention to it. So yeah, it's not a full-on solution. It's a workaround. It may not be the best workaround ever, but like it's something. But like, you know, could it have been better? Maybe. But for me personally, like I think like the easiest solution would have been to just go ahead and let us use our paid gems first instead of our free to play gems, or they could have gave us an option to be able to use either our free to play or our paid gems first. The thing is though, like Square Enix is not telling us about why the reason why they all of a sudden decided to implement this cap. Like that's the one detail that we do not know at all. Why did they decide after over 4 years of this game being live, 5 in JP, why is it that they decided to implement this into the game? To me, there has to be some type of law that must have been implemented where it made them do this. Like, I feel like they decided to do this because of some
More
specific law, maybe
now.
preventing players
I was going to tell you
from
about
like
the support campaign
overspending
event.
or going up a certain amount of gems or purchasing gems. We'll continue in a second.
The Transcendent support campaign just started, but we'll be getting a boss rush quest, Finis S Initium, which will be going from June 2nd to June 16th. And the very hard plus difficulty will be added. It will be replacing the very hard plus difficulty, and this difficulty will be the one that features the Lufenia plus enemies. And there will also be the Ventus Violaceus token challenge. And then Precious Burst will be featured on certain banners with this event. There will be first free multi-draws on both of the banners. And also, we'll be getting a new character in their event from June 8th until June 22nd. Land and Rain will be getting their level 90 awakenings as well as a rework.
Yeah, and also, by the way, so those boss rush quest names, the Finis S Initium, that translates to the end is the beginning, if you're curious, and also Ventus Violaceus, I don't know how you pronounce that, is Violent Wind in Latin. Just FYI. All right, so there's also going to be a second part of this and a couple days later, and Crystal will also tell you about that.
Yes, all right. So on June 13th, we'll be getting Tier 9 of Dimensions and Transcendence. This is permanent content, so but there will be limited time missions as part of the Dimensions and Transcendence support campaign, which will be going until June 27th. There will also be the Hammer of Wrath token challenge going out at the same time. A new burst weapon will be featured when Tier 9 comes out. Also, the return of Sephiroth's burst and LD weapons. His costume. That costume will be coming back also. As well as level 90 awakenings and reworks for Galoof, Vincent, and Sephiroth.
No, it's not the Shinryu.
Right, thank you. Yet. And so now we're going to go back to co-op, and then we have, is it one more slide, I think? Yes, we have one more slide after this. So let's go back to the game. All right, so we got...
So yeah, it looks like we're getting I guess like a global exclusive boss rush, because I don't remember that boss rush being in JP. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to assume that boss rush may be for Realm, more than likely. But I guess we'll see, because they haven't announced Realm just yet. But anyways, to finish off the conversation about the quote-unquote gem cap solution, let's see here. Somebody says something that I wanted to comment on. Is Sephiroth work? Is Sephiroth worth for his BT effect? Yes. The rework that he gets is actually a good rework in my opinion. Boss rush was supposed to be over with Fang and D. That's what I thought. Okay, so it is a... So maybe... Yeah, so I was going to say, it might be like a pre-Shinryu type of thing. So it may... Since it is a very hard plus, like, they may have made the conditions for this upcoming boss rush a little bit more difficult. More than likely. But anyways, to finish off with what I was saying about the gem cap, to me, it's not entirely a solution. It's more like a workaround. The gem cap is still gonna be there. Like we are still gonna have to put up with, at least for those who are over the 300k gem cap. But at least we do have a way to be able to be able to convert our gems into tickets to a point where we fall under the 300k, and even if we're not spending those tickets, at least we are able to purchase like premium mock pass and all the other stuff that we are wanting to do. So it's not like the solution that probably a lot of players wanted, but it is a pretty it's not a bad workaround in my opinion, because like you'll still be able to you still have ways, you'll still be able to purchase things so long as you convert all your free-to-play gems into these tickets, and then some of your paid gems into these tickets as well. Boss Rush, but it's actually Dimensions in Tier 9 in disguise. Does Sai still get her own event along with his Boss Rush? Was it bad? Yeah, she does. As I said before, I think it might be in line with EU laws on gambling, and this game probably falls under the classification. No, it does. It definitely does. Any gacha game falls under gambling. Does Sephiroth damage have longevity in Shinryu era? I'm not thinking he's hitting Jack. No, he's not. He's definitely not hitting Jack numbers. Let's see. How can I say this? His BT effect is solid and will remain solid in my opinion. And it can be used with certain characters to take advantage of his BT effect. But other than that, like his damage, it's not that it falls off, but like he gets overlooked by more powerful units as we go deeper into the FR era.
Very soon, specifically on the 27th at reset, so at 8 UTC, so that'll be, if you're in like the West Coast, that'll be 1 a.m. Pacific time, but it's on the 27th, and that'll be available
but
for
I will
about
say that
so.
before I make a separate video discussing this whole gem
and so
cap
now let's go
solution,
on to the
quote-unquote
final
solution,
slide.
I want to wait for that notice.
Right.
I really want to see that notice.
On June 17th,
Edge.
we are getting the Intersecting
Edge's
Wills
costume is fire.
content for Edge. And this will be permanent content, but there will be limited time missions until July 1st. There will be a new LD weapon for Edge, and also be a limited time gem and costume bundle for Edge. This is based on his, I'm blanking, the After Years appearance. And also there will be a new set of Heretic quests, the King of Destruction from June 22nd through July 6th. There will be a new LD for King, how fitting, because the event is King of Destruction. There will also be level 90 Awakenings and reworks for Edge, King, and Jigran. And also the new burst that was introduced with Dimensions End Tier 9 will be featured in both of these. Unfortunately, no free multi-draw on these though. Yes. So with that, let me go back to camera. So with that, we did cover all the content for the upcoming month, and we are going to now quickly go through all the slides one more time, just in case you tuned in a little later and missed out the stuff. So let me go back
Was the other
to the
C90 and
beginning.
Edge banner? They didn't mention it.
All right.
It was
so
it's
on May
supposed to be
26th,
going
after the maintenance, we are implementing a new feature called the multi-draw ticket. So this functions exactly the same as using gems on a multi-draw.
No,
the
King
10
has
plus
an,
1.
King has his own
It'll have
banner.
the same draw rates. It'll
yes.
give the same amount of G tokens, and it will be used before gems on a multi-draw if you have those multi-draw tickets available. You can obtain these by exchanging gems in the item shop. It will use your free gems first and then your purchase gems following. You can purchase 10 at a time or 1 at a time, and you can store up to 999 with no expiration. These multi-draw tickets can be used on any draws that could use the gems in that fashion. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention, if a draw has like a free multi-draw first, it'll of course obviously use the free multi-draw first, and then it'll use the multi-draw tickets if you have any, and then it'll use gems. So it should be that priority.
Okay, so free multi-draw, these new tickets.
On May 27th, we are getting the World of Illusions Divine Bahamut. This will introduce the new burst and LD weapons for Prish. The returning LD and burst weapon for Yuna. There will be limited time gem and costume bundles for Prish, Yuna's, which are not shown here, Fran, Celeste, and Yuffie. And then there will be limited time divine boosts and co-op quests until June 10th. And next, we are getting Shulk returning in her Lost chapter on May 30th. And there will be limited time missions until June 13th. Precious Burst will be featured here as well. There will be a new LD weapon for Lulu
The
with
gem
level 90
cap
Awakenings and
still
reworks for
matters
Shulk
in a
and
way,
Lulu.
Guitar Guy.
And next we have, to celebrate the 10 million worldwide downloads of the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omni, we're holding a worldwide downloads campaign, which will have up to 10,000 gems and up to 200 draw tickets up for grabs by doing panel missions, additional daily missions, and the daily login bonuses. From June 1st through June 30th, we're getting the Final Fantasy Portal app points campaign, where completing objectives in the Portal app will get points towards a community goal. So even if you personally do not complete the goals in Portal app, as long as the community does it, then everyone will get the rewards. But be sure to contribute yourself as well. Don't be like that guy in the co-ops who lets everyone do the challenges. Anyway, next, the Dimensions End support campaign, which just started,
like the
will
gem
have sort of a
may
second
not
part to it
entirely
from
matter,
June
but
2nd
it's
through
still
June 16th. In the boss
you get what I mean?
Quest,
like, not everybody is
Initium,
going to like
Initium,
fully
this one
like
will have a
convert
very
all
hard
of their
plus
gems
difficulty
to
added,
these
the very
to these
hard
multi-draw
plus,
tickets,
and will feature
but like
Lufenia
just knowing
plus,
that it's still there, it's
enemies.
like,
There'll also